While green and red were taking over the meta, other colors had their own gimmicks to try to counteract the dominance of Green Kid. Blue Doflamingo is a deck that has an amazing leader effect, one that would carry it into prominence many sets later, but it had its start all the way back in the first set of the game. Playing a 4-cost 7 Warlords character from the top of the deck gave Blue Doflamingo pressure for little cost, and was supplemented well by the blue card pool at the time. While Blue Dof wasn't the best deck in the format, it wasn't as jank as Blue Purple Kaido, a deck with significantly less wins than its starter deck counterpart, but with access to the blue card pool. In this series, we'll be taking a look at the beginning of the One Piece card game, all the way until the present day. Taking a look at decks of old and how they came to rise to power and fall from grace. How has power creep changed the game, and how will it affect the future? If you're ready, get set for Void format. Now, Blue Doflamingo started off as a niche pick during the OP01 meta, and would later become the best deck in format during OP08.5 when its starter deck came out. But for now, we have a much different incarnation of the deck that focuses on some of the earlier 7 Warlords cards that were eventually power crept out of the deck. Now, my favorite of these is the 4-cost Uma, the one that plays a Pacifista off of its KO. The amount of value that this card got from being played, like even while rested, was amazing, meaning that it established pressure even when the opponent tries to interact with it. Now, this is kind of in a way somewhat similar to the Nami of today, or the on KO just does not lose you any of the pressure that you would have. Now, this being played rested from leader effect meant that your opponent could interact with it immediately. This on KO basically meant that if they did, you had an option that if you had the Pacifista in hand. Now, over here, it is a 4-for-6 vanilla, but having this meant that you had a lot more pressure upon a 4-for-5 being taken out. Now, the suite of 7 Warlords cards is definitely not as good as the later versions of this deck. It's missing staples like the 4-cost Jinbei that plays another 4-cost 7 Warlords, and Blocker Boa, the one that checked the top 3 cards of your deck and gave you a Dawn to leader. Instead, we're forced to play cards like the old 4-cost Boa Blocker that draws a card when attacking or blocking if it has a Dawn, as well as the 4-cost Gecko Moria that grabs the 7 Warlords from your trash. Now, the reason this deck could function at all is thanks to the 1-cost Perona. This is not a searcher, but it allows you to peek at the top 5 cards of your deck and rearrange them in any order, then place them on the top or bottom of your deck. Now, this allows you to stack the cards on top for leader effect. There are a lot of whiffs in this deck, so having access to a top 5 peek is necessary and redundant in cards like the 3-cost Blocker Doflamingo. Now, for top end, we are playing the 7-cost Crocodile. Now, this has Banish and a Dawn ×1, where blue events in your hand cost 1 less to play, so cards like the Desert Spada and Love Beam are able to be played a little bit more frequently. And we're also playing the GOAT himself, the 9-cost Mihawk. Now, this Mihawk feels so powerful when it hits the board. In this format, it can bottom deck 7-cost Green Kids, and in this matchup versus Blue Purple Kaido, it can hit any of his 6 to 7-cost Kings and Queen blockers. It also applies very good pressure in the late game, so there isn't much good counter to deal with this. So having jump blockers is going to be crucial to surviving against this card. And to end off, we have cards like the 2K counter Alvida, 2K counter Mihawk, this being one of the hits you can grab off of leader effect. Taking a look at Blue Purple Kaido, there is a lot going on here. Now, the one thing this deck has over its counterpart in the Mono Purple Kaido is its access to blue and access to more ramp options in its leader effect. Some of the most important parts of Kaido's game plan is spamming its assortment of KO bodies in the 6 and 7-cost King. The 6-cost is able to hit a 4-cost, while the 7-cost is able to hit a 3 and a 2. Now, this is great for board control, especially in this format where the small bodies are so diverse. Being able to hit cards like any of the 3-cost Ikinojos or a chump blocker are really decent. Now, 9-cost Kaido is a purple staple for quite a while. -5 Dawn is a very steep requirement, but having Rush and resting a 6-cost gave it lethal or board pushes that couldn't be matched by any other card at the time. And moving on to my favorite card in this deck is the Board Wipe Kaido. It's a 10-Dawn play that KOs every other character besides itself. Now, this is a heavy commitment as the Dawn minus was an actual cost in this deck, and at this point in time in purple, but if you had cards like Onigashima Island, you can go back up to 7 Dawns the next turn, but you weren't able to spam the late game bodies basically. If you played either of these Kaidos, you had to wait a turn before you could play another one, giving your opponent time to build their board back up, especially if they were playing bigger bodies. Now, Onigashima is the star of this deck by far. It's the most important card to find, and this is why I find the blue-purple Kaido variant extremely interesting. Now, blue-purple Kaido had access to the top deck manipulation, meaning they could find Onigashima Island much more consistently than the mono variant. Although this upside does come with the downside of being a 4-life leader, and being a 4-life leader is a strict downgrade. 4-life means you are down in defensive capabilities and cards in hand later in the game, so this meant that Purple Kaido was more frail and susceptible to lethal pushes more often, and could lose out of nowhere. Now, this deck is playing a lot of event counters. The blue events, as stated before, were good, but it's also playing cards like Blast Breath, a 1 for plus 4,000 power counter that also had you -1 Dawn. Now, at this point in the game, there are only 2 plus 4,000 events for the cost of 1 Dawn, that being Radical Beam and Blast Breath. And they're both very good, although I think Radical Beam is definitely a better card overall. The requirement is not as bad as -1 Dawn, but it wasn't as needed in decks like Red Zoro, as having counter wasn't usually the issue that plagued the deck. But in this deck that's trying to play a bit more defensively, the counter events are much more necessary. Now, that's all the cards so far. Let's see how they fare against each other. Anyways, welcome to the second episode of Void Format. Trying out Purple Kaido and blue, let's say Purple Dove? No, it's just Blue Dove. Not green purple yet. Yeah. I got that. Yeah, actually, you know what? It's been a bit since Doflamingo got a leader, right? No, P-Dofin 14. No?
Yeah, yeah, P-Dofin 14. I mean, do you consider that to be old at this point?
You know what? It's getting up there. It's felt like years since it happened, you know? The game has changed so much in that time that maybe it has been, but... Oh,
14
man.
was like 14 format was genuinely like a utopian society.
Like I was fine with, yeah, Mihawk was fine.
Awesome. So yeah, if you didn't have to play against Boa, it was a utopian society.
Just Boa. Legitimately just Boa. Yeah. Other than that, it was yeah, it was a great time. It was a really fun time.
Yeah, if you were a green Jinbei player. If you were an Unk player, blue or green, you were living the life probably. Blue Jinbei was so underrated. I think that deck is actually still kind of good, but like it's, you know, it's just not the same. There's so much leader power going around that it's like impossible to exist.
I feel like it'd do pretty good into red-green. I'm gonna be coping on that, but I feel like it feels or looks a little better, right?
I mean, you can Jozu out. You can Jozu out.
Yeah, Jozu's great. You have a Lost Grid.
Red-green removal is so bad. Like red-green players don't even play the anti-removal very much anymore, even though they have great access to it.
I've seen Laboon a lot. I think I've still seen Laboon in that matchup. So I mean, I think you can play the Brook. Didn't you have a really cool like tech bottom of 1 or something in Fishman? Or you know what? It's not like Jinbei had good support anyways. They're never going to support that deck again. It's over. You get what you get, and that's it. I was
hoping a little bit with blue hack in 15, but it didn't happen.
Anyways, we're back to OP01 though. We'll try out some blue warlord stuff, which maybe blue Jinbei might be doing as well. But that was a different time. See how this goes.
I'm showing the Animal Kingdom Pirates. However, I mean, I'm playing the blue one just because I don't really get to see this deck very often, and Purple Kaido was still kind of popular up until it got rotated. So you guys are probably familiar with Purple Kaido, but this deck is very similar.
This is the one deck that I saw people try smiles in.
These hands are terrible. What on earth did I just from?
This is kind of what the deck does, man. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. Oh, let's molly this, I think.
I'll tell you what my first hand was. I had Onigashima, Blast Breath, 2 9-cost Kaidos, and a 10-cost Kaido.
Maybe that's good, actually, though. You know what? Maybe that's not bad. You know what? My favorite part of the game? We're doing some yellow, baby. We're going gambling. We're going gambling. Oh, there's a card. Nice. Okay.
Hey,
cool.
It's a card.
It actually worked. Yeah, that was pretty good. Ooh. That's a card as well. All right. Yeah, it's a card of all time.
Yeah, this Blue Dove card is kind of the reason why this Blue Kaido deck exists. Is like this card was so popular. This was such a big deal. You know.
Yeah, no, it was
great.
Used
to be so expensive.
How bad was it? I don't actually.
It was like, this is a rare, right? And this was like 20 or 30 bucks.
Was it actually? I mean, you know what though? There were so many expensive cards from this time that like you look at today, it would shock you. I remember Bege being like a problem to find. I'm not sure if it was like super expensive, but I remember being
Bege was not that expensive, but it was like you would never see it.
Yeah, no, it was just like it was nowhere. You can find any cards anywhere. Like it was just so hard to find this because I think it was more of One Piece was kind of in this spot
where. You done?
No. Give me a second, man. I'm trying to like start my top life. Give me a minute.
What is this? What is this competitive? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I'm trying to make up for last time, man. I'm trying to make up for some lost time.
Totally slow played.
Yeah, no, I'm taking my time, man. No, we're going the full 30.
No, but this is a text block.
Oh, I do have a timer. Oh, oh, yeah, I do have a timer. Shit. I think I want this more. For later on. Better. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with this.
And you know, I said I wasn't gonna counter, but I probably will. So I just want to see some cards. Definitely. Actually, there's stuff I like about that, but I'm pretty sure I can't.
What's a +2? Oh. Oh, you want? Oh, actually, bomb deck.
Yeah,
okay.
this actually looks. Everything about this looks better.
Bomb deck. What's up, deck? Oh, well, I do that. Anyways, yeah, good luck. Ooh. Okay, I can have it. Yo, wait, is deck ramps? Okay.
Wait.
Oh, it ramps! Oh, okay, all right.
And then another one. And then another one.
Another one. Another one. All right. Well, this feels pretty bad, but you know what? We do what we gotta do.
Holy moly, that was cool. I guess the correct play would have been go 7 into it, but then if you countered like I can't play my Onigashima, so it's a little bit of a weird spot, right?
Yep. Ain't it? Ain't it? I'm trying to. I feel like because I have 4 life, I feel like going a little bit more. Like this is the control deck, right? Like Blue Duff is meant to be a control deck at the time, and I mean, I like the way it plays, but I can't tell if this is too belligerent, especially against like a deck that like yours. I don't think you're really playing that many 3 costs. I'll just do I want to play this card? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'll pass.
That's fair. This doesn't really get me any value, but I'm pretty sure I'm just putting it on the board just to have it.
Well, I mean, it's a good stab body. I mean, 7/7 was kind of the rate at the time. Really? Can I get one more turn? I'm kidding. This is why the deck was fun. I played the shit out of this deck back in 03. I love the loop. I miss the Passive Vista engine. It's giving me nostalgia. I'm getting nostalgia off of this shit. It's really funny.
I'm not getting nostalgia from this deck because we still see this like kind of often.
What? Desert Spada and this king? What are we saying here?
No, I mean like the rest of my cards in my hand.
Oh yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I mean like stuff like Onigashima Island and.
I don't think it's the correct one. I don't think I have. Yeah, I know what top is right now, and I don't particularly like it, but I kind of don't want to. You know what? As part of the deck, you know what? We'll get it going. Oh, you know what? That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna. that's not bad. We'll go top.
You mean that's not middling?
Right. Yeah, no, it's very. Yeah, no, it's pretty. It's pretty. Middling. Okay, well. Yeah. Can we just calm down on this? Can we relax? I want to try this out. I have not tried this card out, and I think I'm not playing it next. Never mind. Better than this though. Yeah, no.
This king is such a meta threat.
Oh no, I'm playing this turn. I'm stupid. What am I doing? Yeah. Never mind. All right. Get this, then that next turn. Yeah, that's good. All right, there we go. All right, then I got Belligerent. I guess you have Blast Breath, and Blast Breath is pretty good, but I think I'd still go 7 anyways. It's fine.
Now I understand why you can kind of see why just the purple Kaido is better, because like I'm basically only playing purple cards, and then you know what
some
I mean?
Blue. I mean the blue cards were like there were a couple decent blue cards. Like Doflamingo here is like, it's weird how like the top deck stuff I think mattered so much more in just terms of being able to fix whether like your next few turns were right. Like you didn't have searches, you had the top deck searches. It wasn't like an actual grab it to hand. You weren't card neutral. You were still down. But it meant that you can have a more controlled game in that sense for your game plan. That's all you had. That's what Blue was doing this time, and it was funny. Do I? I guess I go. Yeah, I'll go 7. No, but I miss this deck though. No, Blue Dove is super fun, and it definitely wasn't doing that well during this format. It was decent, but it wasn't that good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good. I note that you don't get leader effect from this.
Oh, I guess you can't, yeah. Although oh, yeah, wait, so you can't re-ramp. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I hate to see that.
It's a little weird, but it's weird that the card that they printed with the deck doesn't trigger it, but the starter deck one that was before triggers it.
It's much better for that one, yeah.
It's a little weird spot.
Yeah, I don't know why it's the case. I think I'm back to being screwed on my top deck. Okay.
Let's go.
It's fine.
Didn't you set your top?
I know, but I didn't have a choice. I didn't have like an
Oh,
extra.
okay.
See, the Seven Warlock package wasn't actually as good at the time, despite popular belief.
True.
Shit, I'm already forgetting what my thing was. No, I'm throwing. It's fine. It's fine. See, we're gonna play a good card. Actually, that's the important part.
You're not allowed to play a good card.
My bad. My bad. Another effect. Oh, why did I? You know what? We're changing plans because I messed up that bad. It's fine. I just can't count. I just can't count. We'll do this. This still seems fun.
It actually seems middling.
Jesus, you gotta stop. You are belligerent. You're a belligerent jit. Oh, you know what? Queen is a good card though. Queen's a very good card.
Yeah.
It is crazy how good purple like will continue to be throughout this. Sorry, just for this queen. This queen was insane. It's a really good card.
I look at your board and it's all these 4/5 blockers. They're just tremendously bad in comparison.
Yeah, genetically. Well, the question is, do I just rip the guy or not? And I think the answer is yeah.
Yuck. Seems strong.
Oh yeah, it seems fine. Seems okay. Maybe show some with the Kuma, but I'm not gonna. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be too hard on that one. Well, that sucks. Yeah, this king is pretty good too. I mean, one of the better rates, right, for the time. Rid of you.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Can I get something?
No.
Can I find the card? Am I not allowed? All right, I guess not.
No, give me a hand with nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing?
Okay. You know what? I think I'm changing up the plan. I'm just gonna do this. I think you have Blast Breath again. Actually, do you have Mellow? Lull of Mellow? I think I know what type is in it. All right, no, never mind.
What is this Alvida? Oh, this is actually kind of sick.
It's not bad. It's actually not terrible. It's not amazing. It's not the greatest card in the world, but like, I think it's nice against the 3-cost Onslaught, especially for 2. Not bad. It's a 2K. Still worse than the Izo, by the way. Still worse than the Izo. Yeah, it was a little bit.
I know I'm not getting value. Don't at me. I have to play it this way. It's just the way that I have it.
Yeah, it's okay. Shit, don't want to go for it. The thing is, though, I feel like pretty safe anyways, so maybe I feel like I don't have to really try.
Kaido?
You know what? Well, let's go. No, I'm not gonna. Sorry, Kaido.
I go for what? Go for lethal?
Lethal, yeah.
I feel pretty safe.
7, 9, 11, 13. 7, 9, 11, 13. I mean, do you have a million 2Ks? I don't. I'm just gonna say no. We'll go for it.
No, I actually just don't have any counter at all.
Yeah.
No, you want to know what you know, I told you my opening hand that I mulliganed, right? You know what the second hand was?
Oh, was it better?
1 9-cost Kaido.
Oh.
2 10-cost Kaidos.
Oh my god!
The king, and then a Sasaki.
Yeah,
that
I
was
mean,
my whole hand.
you got Onigashima kind of early on-ish.
No, it was
kind of.
It was 2 desert spottas. It was 2 10-cost,
oh.
one 9-cost, and 2 desert spottas. That was my opening.
What were the draws then? What was the top deck on the next one?
What were the draws?
Yeah, on the next ones.
7-cost Kaido.
I guess better, yeah, sure. I guess.
Well, I set them up with the desert spotter. Like I bottom decked like a bunch of atrociously bad cards.
No, sorry, I'm trying to think. What is the king meant for? Like, this feels like it was supposed to be used against, like, this feels like a better kid target, right? You kill like a lot of like the belligerent 3s that stick on the board, and like any of like the 1-cost searchers, maybe. It feels about right. I don't know.
Blue Dove, the 1-cost Trafalgar Law that basically every blue deck is playing.
Yeah, no, it's it has enough good hits, yeah. Hitting multiples is good, but like obviously I think 6-cost king is a little bit better. Just in general, I think hitting the 4s are a little bit better. Especially against this deck, but In general, there's a lot of belligerent 4s in this, but anyways,
Yeah,
you for game 2?
Yeah, I'm good for game 2. Just,
All right.
I think like you can kind of see just like how bad being 4 life is in comparison to the other deck.
Yes, it is. It's pretty bad. Definitely very different games, and this is a different hand. Okay. I was wondering a second, which kind of sucks.
A very different hand.
Very
interesting.
Is it good? Did you keep? Sorry, did you keep?
Yeah, I keep.
Okay.
It's a weird one for sure.
Sorry.
But I think it's keepable.
This might be the weirdest, like, thinking of all time. Like, this feels like a really bad hand. So I don't feel like any of this is actually like worth it at all. But I do have Perona. Nah, I'll smolly this. Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
No turn 1.
Okay with that. We'll go.
Perona is good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Perona is definitely the star of this deck. One of them played in. Well, this wasn't played afterwards though, right? Like they stopped playing this back in, I want to say 08, right? They weren't playing this card at the time. I think it was completely phased out when that was the case, which is kind of sad. This card was really fun, but yeah, definitely not anywhere near close like where the buggy was or anything else. But anyways, what do we got? Curve, I guess, but not happy about it. Man. Second one. Yeah, this is fine. I'm okay with this.
The board flood is still pretty good for the time from Dof.
It's too early. Yeah, no, I mean that's the one thing like Doflamingo has. Later on, obviously, Doflamingo has like really insane control as well as board presence. Like it's not even like really aggro, but like it somehow had like the best aggro in the game when it was the top dog, right? I'll drop it down. If I'm wrong, it's fine, but I feel like it's just too free not to. That's depressing. That's depressing.
I will also do this. Oh my god. No, thank you. Holy.
It can't be that bad.
It was like all mellows and spadas.
Oh, well, maybe it can be.
No, thank you, bro. Absolutely the fuck not. Let's take it.
And on turn there. I don't really have much else to do. You know, I'm glad that you don't have Onigashima at the very least. Also, you bottom decked it, so maybe you got it now. But I mean, I'm not gonna. The best if you do have it, but if you don't, hey, you know what? You definitely are in a much worse spot. Oh my god. You know what's crazy? It's how much worse this deck is without Onigashima. Or just like any of the Animal King Pirate stacks, if you don't find it. It's miserable, right? Like, it's so integral to all the game plans, especially in the other one too, right?
Just trying to find my best line here. It's not a lot, as you are saying, I don't really have a lot that's strong to do here.
On 5, I'm trying to think what else you could do. Like Queen, I guess, but like you're down Dawn too. I feel like it's a bit more of a cost in this, but I think you should probably do it if you have it. I'll give you the 1.
I am doing Queen, you're right.
Yeah, Queen's good. I mean, Queen is
not that great.
Whoa! Wait, we're supposed to be. Wait, sorry. We're playing OP01, buddy. We're playing OP01.
Yeah.
Oh, you OP17.
OP17 Who's Who. I snuck in OP17 Who's Who. I
like that bit way too much.
It's funny. It's very funny.
I'm a fan of it. Ooh. Okay.
It's really not that exciting, pal.
I think it's kind of exciting. Oh, sorry. Does this work? Yo, that's damn it. That's fine. Yeah, this is good. I think it's very funny. What's too funny not to do?
Your board is so wide.
It's no, it's wide. It's something else. Anyways, we'll do this and then.
Very impressive, actually. It's very impressive.
I mean, I think it's pretty good. You ready for the tech of all time? Yo.
Marshall D.
The tech card. Oh, that's a few cards.
That's crazy.
I feel like we're getting the push on here. We're getting the aggro.
He is getting a little aggressive. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Am I ever playing this down? I feel like I'm not against this deck, maybe. I mean, it's not bad, but I feel like I'm probably going for like more of a push. That's like, I don't think I'm playing the long con game, so like this is probably not great, and I'll get rid of the Hello. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll do another law. I mean, I'll be very sad if you have a 7 cost, but I'm assuming you have it.
I can't play a 7 cost.
Man, doesn't that suck?
Yeah, I know.
That's rough, man.
So I'll get wholly outplayed. Wholly outplayed. Wholly outgamed.
You know what? I already forgot this was a card effect. that's just my bad. You're right.
No,
You're
but
right.
like I don't. It doesn't feel right to give up the blockers. Like I understand why, but I think you had to block there. Block.
Well, I just kind of forgot. I'm like, over 5, you get nothing. No, legitimately, just a misplay. Well, no, it's just a misplay because I forgot. That's all.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But it's weird because I think like double block, like you give up a lot of value, but I think it's definitely correct.
Now I'm kind of sad I get out the other card now. Well, kinda. You know, I think I'm playing down this turn anyway, so I mean, I'll take it. Oh, and there you go. Oh, really?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. That's strange.
I know it's a bit strange.
You're not even going on 10 though either, right? You're not even going on 10, so it's only even like a board wipe angle. Like I don't. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. You're like that close to death, anyways. All right, I'll take it. Oh, could be like next turn 7. Then you do kill the laws, and I don't get any of the value. Yeah. Either way, I think I'm still dropping. Let's go 7. No, I'll just drop. Fuck. Well, yeah, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Well, now I'll block, yeah. Now I think I have to give you both. Yeah, it's just too easy to remove this. I mean, maybe it's just,
I think you're probably right in the long term.
Yeah. Well. I like this card.
Yeah, pretty good.
Now, how many tickets do you have? Probably still a few to this.
Go down to 1.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, honestly, this is, I think, when 4-life leaders are definitely at their worst. For the longest time, I think they never really counteracted the loss with the leader effect enough to make it work, right?
Yeah.
At this point.
I feel super weak.
Yeah, I mean, you know what, though? It's like, I remember playing Marco, and Marco is a deck that, like, I think has a very good leader ability. It's, I think, the best out of, like, the leaders that were for the wiper parts at the time, but, like, I think being minus that life made it a much more difficult card or deck to use or pilot. Because it just meant, like, you could just die out of nowhere, and that would happen way more often. I don't hate this. Huh.
Okay.
We're just getting belligerent. Alright. Alright, man. I mean, I guess now you could go 10 cost and you feel pretty good, but, like, I'm not gonna sit here and even say that's even a... I feel even that threatened by it. Okay, now I am.
Buddy is actually scared.
I'm quaking, man. Wow. No Onigashima Island, that's crazy work, man.
Yeah, no Onigashima. Sucks, man. It really does. It really does.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Don't it? Yeah, well, I will say, I had a spot trigger before, and I stacked my life already, so I felt pretty bad.
Dude, maybe I picked a bad deck list.
Wait, what? How did this you think? Sorry,
did this top?
This was one deck list, man. This deck was not topping. I think it's... Well, sorry, I'm saying it topped once, and I think it's more of like a fluke rather than it being like, oh, wait, this is the spicy tech that changed the meta? I don't know.
How on earth did this happen, bro?
My brother in Christ, you chose the deck.
That's true.
No, that's fair, though. I mean, it's rough. I think purple Kaido, I wish would be a little better, but, you know, it's...
I'll explain my side at the end. Actually, you'll probably see it, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think I can go back from this trophy tool.
I'm gonna assume so.
Actually, very interesting draw.
Queen.
No, not queen. That's good.
Oh, we'll keep it there, I guess. Sure.
That makes sense. I do have.
I mean, queen's good.
I did not draw queen, but I do have it.
Yeah, queen's good.
It was this card actually.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess you're not dead then.
Oh shit. Mihawk, huh? It's like that.
I think it is actually like that. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. Goodbye. Yeah, leave it there. I have no cards in hand. I guess if you have a bunch of blockers, then you're probably somehow surviving this. But I feel, again, still feel pretty good with 3. Well.
There, you can see that there is like something happening here.
Yeah, like this is a deck. Yeah, it's a deck. I feel like just. Yeah, I was gonna. This is not it. Yeah. Oh my. Yo, holy bricks.
You see how I have like two 1Ks and two 2Ks early in the game?
Yeah.
That was the only counter I saw.
That was
Desert Spire drew 2 more bricks. I was like, oh my days. How can I?
I mean,
here's for once in my life.
But here's the issue, though, right? It's like the idea behind this deck is supposed to be that your 3-cost stage, right, is meant to ramp you up to a place where you can just belligerently spam the king, the 9-cost Kaido, make a board that like just outpaces your opponent the entire time, and most times your leader effect is hoping to, at the very least, rest your opponent's characters, maybe kill them too, so you get the dons back a little bit more, right? But that just like doesn't happen realistically, right? In this deck, like you're gonna like it doesn't happen all the time, right? Because you don't have searchers. You have 0 searchers in this deck, right? I think you have 0. Like you have cards that like shape your top, which are a little bit better. Which Dove?
3 cost.
Yeah, sorry, you have 3 cost and you have Spada. Do you not Perona? I feel like you should play Perona. Like this actually, I think should have been playing Perona. Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but I feel like just finding stage is so important that like it's like it's obviously you're minus in hand, but I think if you don't have stage, you just kind of lose the game, right? It looks so much worse in that instance. But I guess like it's you see 1, maybe you feel less. I don't know, but either way, yeah. I do like purple Kaido. I think it's a very purple. Yeah, it's purple Kaido. Yeah,
I think the key of this exercise is that like in these situations, I'm facing much less pressure if I'm just 5 life. And I don't really get a lot of value from my leader effect. I basically use it to ramp 1 Dawn.
Yeah.
Sometimes I use it for counter events, but that's pretty much it.
And you know what, though? It's like the 9-cost Kaido is just... -5 is such a big restriction on it, right? Like, the outside is supposed to be, oh, you've Onigashima too, hopefully, and you can sometimes maybe get the extra Dawn back from Kaido. So it's like, well, it's only like a -3 in that case, but... yeah, it's still a lot of Dawn to minus by. Like, again, minus Dawn was a really huge cost. Like, it felt like, right? Like, they made it like, oh, if you're going to minus, you're going to minus. You're off curve now. And then 5-cost Queen was 1-2, where, like, it's one of the few times where I actually look at this card and I'm like, oh, the minus Dawn, you're actually down. You're like, your curve is now going to be a little bit more off now. You can't go 7. You can't go 6 on that, right? Because you do on 5 or on 4 to 6. You can't go 7 anymore. You can't go 7-cost King. Yeah. Now, if you have Island, you can, but...
You played 2 laws down on the turn that I would have been playing 7-cost King. You even thought I was going on 7.
Yeah, that's what I should have forgotten. Because that's what the minus does, right?
Yeah. But obviously, if I have Onigashima there, like that play totally makes a lot more sense, but I just wasn't able to see it.
Yeah, no, and then it just changes the game completely. Like, it's still more fair, really, and if you had, like, kind of on... Was it a little bit off-curve, actually, last game? Or you had on 5, I think?
Last game? Yeah, it's a little off curve.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, the first game I had on 3. But
was it on 3? Okay.
Game, it was on 3.
Yeah. And even then, though, it's like, in that game, the games can still swing so wildly that it doesn't even, like, matter as much, right? Which is very unfortunate, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what, that's what stages do, man. That's what, Onigashima was as a card and as a deck. We'll be seeing a bit more of Purple Kaido in the next episode. We'll have, We'll see
Actual
what the
purple
actual purple
Kaido.
Kaido was meant to do. Yeah, what Analog Pirates were doing in this meta. But I do want to talk a little bit Blue Delph. I like this deck a lot. I missed playing this deck in this form.
Yeah.
Oh man, I played this deck a lot during OP03. This was when I remember playing against like Cameron's Y Linlin when that was or Katakuri, I think. And that's like when Yellow was a little bit belligerent, just for Katakuri being kind of insane at the time. But
Mhm.
yeah, this deck was fun. I really enjoyed playing this. I think the Perona is super interesting. I liked the
Yeah.
I like the identity that like Blue had right now. I think looking at top deck was a very fun gimmick mechanic. At least it wasn't like super strong like right now, right? Obviously, red and green were, I think, much better strategies at this point. The
Yeah.
control aspects of blue were not really here yet. 9-cost Mihawk is great. That's a really good card, but you know it doesn't hit though. You know 9-cost Mihawk doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nicholas Peacock is.
8-cost
It's a
Kid
good
is
card.
8-cost Kid is just not in that range, but you know what? It's a good card though. It's a good card. Blue has some really fun stuff. Like the events are also really good too. Like you're running quite a few. Never got to see it. Love Beam is a very good card, especially in like I think early One Piece where you don't really have that many cards in hand. Like you go down pretty quickly sometimes, and you'll be at like 3, I think, quite a bit actually. And because of that, I was playing 7-cost Crocodile in this list. I didn't actually play it, but it's a very fun card. You can play Desert Spotter for free. You can play cards like again Mellow for 8, but then sorry, not for 8, but you can play Mellow for 1, which is a very fun +4 for 1. But yeah, fun deck. Fun deck. Really enjoyed it. I like the control plane. It's feels a lot better than it did last game. The Zoro gameplay was yeah, that was a time. But anyways.
Zoro gameplay. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Anyways, I appreciate it, man. Thank you.